this be madness, yet there's method in it. So was the code, written by William Shakespeare, author of the masterpiece Hamlet. Being published in 1601, Hamlet tells the story of a young Prince Hamlet as he tries to find the truth of his father's murder by his brother Claudius. Is both powerful and complex. Hamlet is one of William Shakespeare's longest written stories in which I, Tana Shangri Anak Pempandewas, prefect in Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Konvent Setiawan in Form 4 STEM, am going to tell about. Before I delve into this carefully planned conflict, I would like to tell about a strange night where two officers, Marcellus and Bernardo, and Hamlet's friend Horatio, witnessed the appearance of the ghost of the former king of Denmark, Hamlet's father. This brought confusion among the three friends. When questioned, the ghost would not answer. Instead, it exited the place without a word. Immediately, Horatio told of these happenings to Hamlet, who is still mourning the loss of his father and is disgusted with his mother's lack of loyalty to her dead husband after knowing his recently widowed mother married Claudius, the former king of Denmark's brother, right after his funeral. One night, Hamlet waited together with the two officers and Horatio, and this time, when the ghost reappeared, it spoke to Hamlet. It claimed to be Hamlet's father, told him how it was murdered by his very own brother, and later tells Hamlet to avenge the murder by killing the new king. Upon hearing this, Hamlet swears vengeance for his father and formed a plan while he tests the truth of the ghost's allegations. He feigned madness, rejects Ophelia, the Lord Chamberlain's daughter, contemplates life and death, and offended the king and the queen on many occasions. The king now, fearing for his life, devises plots to kill Hamlet. He sent two of Hamlet's old friends, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, to find out the truth in Hamlet's sudden change in behavior. When a group of traveling actors who Hamlet happens to know well arrived at the same time, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern came. Hamlet took this advantage to write his own play that mimics the murder of the former king of Denmark. While watching the play, Claudius felt provoked and stormed out in the middle of the play. At the end of the story, the king formed a plan to kill Hamlet in a duel. He and Latus, the son to the dead Lord Chamberlain, plotted the plan together carefully so it will look accidental. They planned to either poison his cup or stab him with a poison blade. But unfortunately, the plan went amiss when the queen drank from the poisoned cup and died. Both Hamlet and Latus were wounded by the poison blade, and after confessing the truth to the duel, Latus died. Hamlet, in his death throes, kills the king, and he too later died, leaving only Horatio to explain the truth to the new king of Denmark, Fortinbras. In the midst of this vengeful story, I have picked up so many valuable lessons. The obvious one is, the truth will always prevail. Claudius, upon seeing Hamlet being vengeful, tries to hide and manipulate, but in the end, Latus reveals the truth before the king and Latus himself died. The story also tells about karma. What goes around comes around. The king performed a sinful act by killing the former king of Denmark and later marrying Hamlet's recently widowed mother, but in the end, the king too lost his own life. Loyalty has also been a significant theme in this story. Hamlet is so loyal to his father, he was willing enough to avenge the murder by killing his own uncle. Hamlet is also loyal to his friend Horatio. He treats him with respect, and Horatio is the only one whom Hamlet spoke openly to. Hamlet is a story of carefully crafted conflict and tragedy, becoming William Shakespeare's most rich and enduring stories. Its intricate dialogue fascinates me, and I do recommend this book to everyone, classical lover or not. Thank you.